Hey Channel Insiders, I'm Katie Bavoso here for Partner POV on-site at Scale Computing Platform 2025 in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm joined by innovators and IT leaders from all over the world today, including these two gentlemen right here. We of course have Shiva Pillay, the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Americas for Veeam Software. Welcome to you.
Katie, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. And Dave Hallmen, Chief Revenue Officer of Scale Computing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for the invite, Katie.
Of course, of course. We've got a lot of news to dig into, but I'm going to start with the biggest one today, which is the reason that you're both here together. Veeam Software has announced as a market leader, it's now partnering with Scale Computing to support backup for HyperCore. Talk to me about what this means for existing and future Scale Computing and Veeam partners. Dave, let's start with you.
Our partners, many of which make a business in Veeam, have not been able to run host-based backup on a Scale Computing platform until just now, where we've worked the integration and have the product expected to be released in the next several months. So it's a big, big opportunity for not only our partners, but their customers to have a much better solution.
What does it mean for us? I think data portability is a big pillar in Veeam's strategy. And then working with Scale, it just allows customers a freedom of choice. And I think that's really essential in today's time.
I'd love to dig in a little bit more about the Veeam partners. What does this mean for them, especially those who are looking for a virtualization alternative to VMware?
I would rephrase it a little bit. It's not an alternative to VMware. We compromise things in 5 pillars. You got your standard backup, which is your breadth of what we do is in ingesting data. Recovery, which is a currency for a CIO. And then we have security, so you must have a secure data. The pillar 4 is data portability. And I think our CIOs and CISOs are asking questions of, how portable is my data should things change in my landscape at every given time? Our last pillar is AI, and everything under that underpins making things easier for people to do stuff. So key takeaway, customers want the ability to have portable data, portable infrastructure, whether it's different hypervisor, cloud. Partnering with Scale allows us to do that and gives our partners and our customers more choice.
Amazing. Well, Dave, I have to point out, you have 3 decades in the industry within IT. So you have seen many things, you've seen a lot of announcements, and you've witnessed a lot of moments. But talk to me about the moment that Scale Computing is having right now. What stands out about it?
Well, over the years, we have seen a massive evolution in technology for infrastructure software. I was around in the client server time, then when virtualization first started, and now we're going to edge computing, which is all great innovations. But there's also a revolution happening, and the revolution started when Broadcom acquired VMware and created a lot of disruption in the channels. And we are getting a lot of partners who have licenses expired or packages pushed on them that are no longer economically feasible for them or their customers. So many are coming over for a VMware alternative to replace a lot of those implementations. So we're watching a mass migration over to VMware alternatives like Scale Computing. And the timing is great right now because a lot of them have renewals coming up that are driving their search for alternatives. And Veeam, working as an agentless backup product and disaster recovery with data security, has been a gap for us. As I mentioned, we've now unlocked that biggest objection, and the two companies together offer resilient data protection and easy to use, scalable software infrastructure.
Shiva, I know this was an effort for you that was so important. You really prioritized this, but could you break down why Scale Computing? Why was this such a priority for you?
We always go back to the customer. What is the customer's needs? What are they challenged with every day? Back to data portability. A CIO or CISO should be able to not be stuck in any certain platform, be able to move flexibly. Different workloads need to have different homes in different places. We have a long relationship with Scale. We've been talking to them for quite some time. We worked with a mutual partner and established joint value, which to me is always the key to any successful relationship. And the joint value is centered around our customers, and it's data portability and choice with a secure and data resilient framework that we help provide, powered with Scale. The last piece is it just removes complexity. If I'm a CIO or a CISO, that's one of the things that are quite important to my day-to-day.